So you build a technology that is called War Room Technologies, and it's basically a command and control center for business. How do you bring this technology together for a company? What is step one?
Step one is always interviewing the stakeholders, the people involved, trying to get an idea of low-hanging fruit, what's really bugging you. If you had solid answers to this, is this something that would change how you make decisions? Try to get a sense for that so that we know what general direction we're going. And then we just use our experience of understanding in this industry, this is generally where we see issues. And then we start getting into the more technical weeds.
So then what's step two?
Step two would be more of the technical weeds, which is starting to explore what source systems we have to deal with. So by source systems, I'm talking things like your industry job management system, or where are your accounting records held? How are you tracking your sales funnel? Things like that. We start to get a sense of what the overall data picture is.
I mean, so step one is you're in the conference room trying to get inside the head and the heart of everybody that's involved in the business, right?
Yeah.
Step two is you go in and you camp inside the company and begin to try to learn as much as you can about all these different systems, correct?
There is something in between step one and step two. So step 1B would be we do some informed research after we've met with the stakeholders and start to come up with a sense of what we think we'll find and what we think that'll be worth, just based off of our instincts and initial research.
So you can kind of give them an idea that if they turn you loose, you might be able to save them X amount of money?
Yeah, we're getting to the point where I can pretty much confidently say we'll find 1 to 3% of revenue in most companies.
Of revenue?
Yeah.
Not gross profit, not net income, of gross sales.
Yeah.
That could be a big deal.
Yeah, it's been a recurring pattern.
So if a company's doing $5 million in sales, you're saying $500,000.
Yeah.
$10 million in sales, you're talking about $1 million a year in savings.
Yeah, on the smaller end, you'd see a higher percentage, but if you're doing 50 or 100 million, we'd be looking for $1 to $3 million annually in inefficiencies. Yeah.
Well, you can do a lot with $1 million.
Yeah.
All right. So step one is you getting a sense of what's going on. Step two is getting an estimate of what the savings could be. Step three is you're on site, right?
Yep.
And you're digging through everything to try to get an understanding of all of it. Once you've got that understanding, then what's step three?
Generally, we'll start to present an initial, because the overall goal is to have, it's not just a one-time discovery, it's to build a war room for the leadership team. So we use that term meaning where can we go to understand what the heck is happening in every part of our company?